Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for watching another video. Tonight we're going to be checking out this 15-piece knife block by Coquus. And as always, guys, if at the ending of the video you want to purchase this awesome knife block from Coquus and help support the channel, make sure you check out the link in the description below because we do get a commission if you purchase this item. And of course, before getting started, just want to thank the good folks out at Coquus for sending me this knife block to review. Let's get started. Really quick, let me show you how we get to 15 pieces here. So you got the 6 steak knives here. You got your 6 bigger knives here, which makes it 12. Your scissors, 13. You got your honing rod, 14. The block counts as 15. Let's have a look at these. Let's begin by having a look at the 3.8-inch paring knife to show you around the features of these knives, because they're all basically the same, just different lengths and different sizes. It's a full tang design from the blade side all the way through the handle to the metal end cap, around the bottom and back into the bolster. This gives the knife a lot of strength and, as we're going to see, helps improve its balance. And that's important because some knife companies don't go all the way through the handle. Sometimes they stop here at the bolster, and sometimes they get thinner down toward the ending of the handle. But here, you have a full tang. If you're wondering what these 3 silver circles are, these are metal rivets that run through this black ABS, through the metal tang, then over to the other side, securing the handle together, making it a very solid grip. If you look closely, you can see they've imprinted this ABS with a little bit of wood grain pattern in there to give it a nice antique look. ABS is extremely lightweight, durable, and dishwasher safe. Let's have a look at the shape of the grip. Very subtle contouring here. We have a nice arch here. Curvature down here, meeting at the metal end cap. All right, going to give you a view from on top here. We can see it tapers down here into a knife flat on both sides. Going to tip that sideways so you can see it. And as we're going to see, this is going to help with the balance of the blade when it's sitting on the table. It makes for a very comfortable grip. It doesn't matter if you're pinch gripping like this, hammer grip like this, or if you're going to reverse a grip to peel something. It's a very comfortable, natural feeling grip. Let's combine all of those features. So the full tang blade, the riveting, the metal end cap, the knife flats, even how they've designed this bolster is all there to keep the knife flats off of the table, making it as hygienic as possible. So you can spin that around. That blade is not touching the table. Here's a different angle to illustrate what I'm talking about. So you got all that weight pushing back down here in the handle and the bolster keeping the knife flats off of the table. And if you're wondering how tall that is, well, those are 3 US quarters. Safe. Now that weight distribution is going to work on all of your smaller knives that you're most likely to place on the table when you're eating. So all of your steak knives, your paring knife, and your utility knife. Let's have a look up front at this blade. Beautiful satin finish. Your edge angle is going to be about 15 degrees. This is going to be a really good cutter. All right, let's have a look at the spine. Thickness looks like it's going to be about the same as a US nickel. Steel type being used up front is German, extremely popular for kitchen knives. If you look right here in the knife flats, it'll say 1.4116/X50CRMOV15. It's all the same thing, otherwise known as surgical steel. It's got about 15% chromium. It's going to give you really good corrosion resistance. This is easy to sharpen, easy to maintain, takes a nice edge, and the edge retention is really good. Let's see just how sharp that 4116 steel can be coming right out of the box, starting with the chef knife. Ooh. Yep. Absolutely no resistance. Super sharp. Let's see how this factory edge performs against a tomato. Yeah, not bad there. Nice. All right, this one is for all of you cabbage fans. Next up, the Santoku. Ugh, so easy, guys. That is really sharp stuff. Let's check out the Santoku. Nice. All right, let's try it with some celery. Let's see how sharp the carving knife is out of the box. I gotta flip that over. Just as sharp. Let's try out the slicing knife with the tomato. Let's see if we can slice through this celery here. Can I go one more? Nice. Over to the 5-inch utility knife. Oh man, guys, this is so much fun. Flip that over. Sharp. All right, let's slice up this apple. What about some mushrooms? And over to one of my favorite knives, the 3.8-inch paring knife. Slicing is real. Sharp again. All right, let's try out some radish. Normally I wouldn't use a paring knife to peel my apple, but let's give it a shot. Alright, let's start up here from the top. That's a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Here is a look at your 8-inch bread knife. Thicker spine on this guy, all the way through. Plenty of teeth to help you get through the bread. Your cutting edge is only on one side. Let's cut through some bread. Check out this beautiful shepherd's bull. Let's cut some bread. Let's try to follow the score line right here. All right, there's one. Let's try one more. It's nice soft bread. The last knife we're going to be looking at is this 4.5-inch steak knife made out of the same steel. We have serrations in the front, straight edge in the back, an edge only on one side of the knife. Let's test it out. Whew. All right, guys, here we go. The rib is removed. This is the fat cap. This is the tip of the ribeye right here. I'm going to try to give you guys a little bit of cut right up here. Ooh, you hear that crust? All right, one more. I think that's just about right. All right, next up is this honing rod. Now, this does not remove metal. This is not going to sharpen your knife, but it can help bring it back into sharpness. All right, let's say you have a brand new knife and this is what the edge looks like. As you start cutting, you're going to start bending over the knife edge like this, and you're going to start to get folds like that. Let me show you what it looks like. Here is a look at the edge on my utility knife, and I haven't honed this just to show you what happens when you don't. I'm going to move it back and forth, and you're going to see some glistening here. Right there. Right, just follow my thumb. There's some right here, and there's a bunch right here. And that's because those areas are folded over like this. So by running the knife edge on the honing rod, it'll bring it back into shape. Let's inspect our work here. Following my thumb, little bit of glistening right down here. You can just kind of feel it there. Let's have a look up on the blade. All right, that's still improved from where it was before, and that should leave us with a usable edge. Next up is your multi-purpose kitchen shears. If you don't have one of these in your kitchen, don't worry about it. It's in this kitchen block. Please stop cutting food with your regular scissors. Steel type being used up front is 2CR13, another great German steel. We got nice big loops in here for your fingers to fit in. Your cracker is right here if you want to crack some walnuts or maybe some crab legs. Bottle opener, and of course up front, we have your blades. Now you can use these to cut into chicken joints or meat, fruits, vegetables. I've seen people use these to cut pasta so that you don't have to slurp up an entire long noodle. Or maybe you're making a rib roast and you want to tie the rib back onto the meat itself. Cut the twine with this. They're super easy to use. You just break them out just like a normal pair of scissors. Sometimes it's a lot faster and safer. Maybe you have a phobia of cutting off your fingers with a knife. Let's have a closer look at this knife block. All right, before putting this on the scale to see how much it weighs, I just want to flip it over to show you what it looks like underneath here. We have rubber feet that are nailed into the wood block itself, and you have corresponding slots that match the ones on the top to help your knives dry quicker. And let's get this on the scale. Overall weight coming in at 4 pounds, 3.5 ounces. Solid. The last thing I want to mention about this knife block are your knife slots. They're cut at a 15-degree angle and are a little bit wider. And that's a great benefit because it makes taking your blades in and out of them very easy. They don't get snagged on anything. And because each of these slots has a matching one on the bottom, it helps your blades dry off a lot quicker. Once again, guys, this has been the 15-piece knife block from Coquus Aid. If you don't want to take the time and trouble to go around shopping for these individual pieces, this has got every single blade that you're going to need in your kitchen. It's got high-quality steel, comes out of the box razor sharp, and this could be a great option for you. Well, all right, guys, this is the ending of the video. Remember, if you want to purchase this awesome knife block set from Coquus Aid, make sure you check out the link in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.